all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
With other mods. Basically, it's just whatever kind of experience you want to go with is in Skyrim. There are thousands of mods out there by a lot of good, mod authors. And what I should have mentioned, didn't mention, you also had asked me, get back into the email here. I also noticed as looking through my friend's mod list that there were certain mods that he had that I do not have on my Skyrim for the PS5. Why is it that he has certain mods and I don't? Well, if your friend was looking on Xbox or a PC, they're not restricted like PlayStation is. Sony restricts what kind of mods you can download on your console. So whatever mods he was looking at, more than likely he was looking at either Xbox or he was either looking at PC. At PC you have a lot more freedom when it comes to mods. You can download whatever you want. There's no restrictions like with PlayStation. There are some mods I wish I could download for my PS5 that I can't because they're not available. One of them is, of course, the Legacy of the Dragonborn. DLC-sized mod. I've seen previews for it, different videos on YouTube. It looks like a great mod. I would love to try it, but unfortunately, it's only for PC, as far as I know. I haven't seen it on the PlayStation. I doubt if it will be for the PlayStation. That'll be something that Bethesda will have to do. Just like, apparently, last episode, I asked for help with the bug with the Staff of Magnus in the College of Winterhold campaign I'm doing. Obviously, that's something Bethesda will have to fix, because I haven't been able to get anybody to comment on a solution. So Little Miss is just basically what you want to do on your PS5. I mean, there are some really good mods, and then there's not so really good mods. So, it's up to you. Now, you're going to run into mods that will say that you need to have it on the very top of the mod list, and there is one mod out there that absolutely has to be at the top. Nothing can be above it, and that's the unofficial patch. It has to be at the top, the very top. If you have any other mods that says it has to go on the very top and no mods can be before it, just like the unofficial patch, you're going to have problems. Okay? It's best just to, if you have a PS5 like me, then you have two versions of Skyrim. You have a PS5 version and you have a PS4 version. Go test out those mods that are not the unofficial patch on whichever one you're not playing, on version you're playing on. Try them out on that version and see what they're like. If you like them, try them on the one that you are playing with, your main quest line, main character. And that's a bit of advice I'll give you, Little Miss. Keep it simple. Is that when you're testing mods, if you do have both versions of Skyrim, the PS5 and the PS4 version, which you obviously do, if not, download the PS5. I'm about to tell you why. This will come in handy. Because what you can do is you can use one of those versions as a testing ground for mods. I use my PS4 version with a character that's no more than level 5, just to test out mods. If the mods work okay, I will use them on my PS5 character. If they're not so great, I'll put them in the do not use list. So that's one of the good things about having, two versions of Skyrim, is one of those you can use as a testing ground for different mods. And it won't affect your PS4 or your PS5 version. I mean, the PS5 version does have an option to where you can transfer data from your PS4 version over. Don't do it. If you don't want things to get screwed up, don't do it. Don't transfer the data. Just keep the PS4 test model on the PS4 version. And that's how I test my mods. I use my PS4 version character to test the mods, to see what they're like, to see what they're compatible with, and everything. And if they clash with other mods, I won't use them. Or I'll just simply disable the other mod that I have and see, how they work. That's my advice. Always have a testing ground for your mods. And like I said, they won't affect, your other one. Say you use the PS4 version for your testing ground, it won't affect your PS5. So, you won't have no issues with your PS5 version. That I've noticed. I don't. Oh, like I said, there's a whole wide range of mods for the PS5 on there, just for you to use. Now, you are going to run into some that says that it requires Bethesda fix after the Anniversary Edition update. Yes, they don't work. I tested them on my PS4 version character. They don't work. Bethesda has yet to fix them, so if it says it requires a Bethesda update because of Anniversary Edition, don't use it. It won't work. Now, obviously, I don't know what kind of Skyrim experience you're looking for. I don't know if you're just looking for more surreal scenery. There's a whole bunch of different texture mods, environmental mods, immersion mods, and whatnot. I don't know if you're looking just to have a unique character. There are a lot of preset mods out there to make your character look unique. Just basically what you're looking for. Like I said, I don't know what kind of game you're playing. I don't know what kind of game you're trying to play. If you're trying to play a vampire, there are lots of different vampire mods. Werewolf, there are werewolf mods out there. Some of them good, like I said, some of them not so good. That's why I say keep the PS4 testing version, or PS5, whichever one you have. Just be mindful, these mods do affect, quest lines. So my advice is, if you're playing Skyrim for the first time, play it through original vanilla. Don't mod it just yet. Play through it, get through the main quest line. If you're going to play the College of Winterhold quest line like I'm doing, don't mod it. Play it vanilla. Play the whole game vanilla, and then go back, and then mod it, and you can do all the side quests if you want to, through the modded version. But things like the main quest line with Alduin, College of Winterhold, just the main storylines, the main quest lines, and stuff like that, the major quest lines. The mods, they do make them glitch. They do make it to where, like me, I can't get the Staff of Magnus. I have to do something else. I'm probably going to have to go back and wipe my game and start all over and get all the way to the College of Winterhold. And, yeah, you can tell the frustration in my voice having to do all this shit again. For the 80,000th time, yes, I've played Skyrim since it came out in 2011. I've lost track of how many characters I have had over the years. So, it's just basically up to you, little miss. Your modding experience has to be yours. Every person who's played Skyrim and modded their game, it's all unique. If you want a wider range of mods than what I can give you, I can turn you on to a channel. channel is Echo One Eyes Only. He previews a lot of Skyrim mods, and it's not just for Skyrim. He does a lot of gameplay for a lot of different games that he does. And check him out. He has a lot of advice for mods, and he can help you get through some issues too. There's just a lot of different channels on YouTube that you can find to help with your mods. You know, I don't know what you're looking for, so that's one thing you didn't include in your emails. What kind of experience are you doing? So, can only give you a limited advice as to what I have. Like I said, I don't know what you're looking for. So, but I can tell you, like I said, it's good to keep, if you have both versions of Skyrim, keep one as a testing ground for your mods. Some mods work well with other mods. They're compatible. They don't clash. Other mods don't. And mod authors, a lot of these mod authors are good about saying something in the descriptions about whether mods are compatible with other mods or not, and whether you should use them. Some modders tell you, hey, this is just a prototype version, use at your own risk. Or, hey, I made this for a friend, it was to crash his game, yada yada yada, this is just for him. Avoid those, because it's just usually with those, when you hear them, it's a revenge tactic. So, with that, I hope I've helped you out as best I can, little miss. May not be what you're looking for, but I hope I gave you some insight as to what modding is kind of like. Modding is a hit and miss. It can be a good experience, or it could be a bad experience. It's either or. 50-50. So, whatever you're looking for, I hope you find it, and I hope this episode helps you somewhat. And if anybody out there listening has something to add it in the comments for Little Miss. You know, anything helps. You know, I'll reach out there to the to the community, and I'll ask, hey, Little Miss needs some help with with her first Skyrim gaming experience, and she wants to know what kind of mods are out there and what mods she should try. At the end of the day, Little Miss, it's up to you what mods you use and what mods you don't use. It's your gaming experience. It's your Skyrim experience. So, the choice is utterly in your hands and left to you. So, I hope I helped out in some way. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you can help Little Miss with mod suggestions. But that, I'll do a little bit more research into some mods, and hopefully next episode, Little Miss, I'll have some suggestions for you. Right now I can't get into my PlayStation or my mods because my system is doing a system update, and it's going to take a little while. The internet here at my house is slow, so yeah. Otherwise, I would have been into Skyrim and told you some of the mods, not all of them, because I have a 100 mods, which is the limit for PlayStation, Little Miss, because back in the day we had, before the Anniversary Edition and certain updates, we had what was called a 0 kilobyte bug, which pretty much every now and then would tell you that you used up all your hard drive space and you couldn't download any mods, or you couldn't play any games, or this, that, and the other. Yeah, there's a whole video on the 0 kilobyte bug on YouTube. Look it up. You'll see what some of us, the original Skyrim modders, had to deal with before the Anniversary Edition. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the episode here. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you have a suggestion you can help Little Miss keep it simple with. I will do my research. I will try to leave a comment down below for you, Little Miss. And with that, I'm going to say that's it for this episode. Keep it real, guys. Help Little Miss out. If you can, like, subscribe. You know the routine. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace, guys.